What's the deal, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So let's talk about it, man. Angela Yee versus Gucci Mane LaFleur, right? So Gucci Mane takes to Instagram and voices his opinion, or he says that he is banned from the Breakfast Club because of his last interview up there. It was like 3 years ago when he first got out of prison, and he was first on his reforming himself and his image and everything. And we saw the new and improved Gucci Mane LaFleur, the one with the six pack and the muscles. He came up there to talk about his transformation. During that interview, he said that Angela Yee was on his DICK in the past. Like, she used to be on my D, and she used to be on my D back in the day. Angela Yee say, hold on, wait a minute. That's not true. We was cool, but I was never on your D. And he like, nah, you was on my team back in the day. You was on my jock, cuz I remember when I did that interview with you and Melissa Ford, and you was hitting me up talking about what hotel you staying in, what hotel you in. And she like, what? You must got me confused with somebody else. That was not me, right? So after that interaction happened, well, Gucci, we haven't seen Gucci Mane up there since, right? And it's a lot of stuff that's been going on in Gucci career. Gucci thinks that he is banned from coming up there because of that. And a lot of people feel like Angela Yee is in the wrong because they feel like she's in denial and she's lying about the altercation or situation. Me personally, I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know who's telling the truth and who's lying. But I find it quite odd how everybody just jumps to believe whatever the rappers say. When the rappers say something, people feel like certain rappers have no reason to lie. He ain't got no reason to lie. He's leading a positive lifestyle now. He's married. Why would he have a reason to lie about their altercation or Angela Yee's attraction for him? Why would he be lying about that? And my response to that is, don't rappers lie about a lot of stuff? Like, let's be real. I love hip hop. I love rap music all my life. I'm a huge fan of Gucci Mane LaFleur's music. In high school, I was bumping all them Wilt Chamberlain tapes, without a doubt. Like, I appreciate his transformation from, a lifestyle full of negativity and substance abuse to now leading a substance-free lifestyle. I can respect that all the way. But let's not act like rappers don't lie all the time. And that includes your favorite rappers. They be lying a lot and embellish a lot of stories. Like for real, even on MTV Cribs, let's use that for an example. Rappers used to get on MTV Cribs and stunt and lie and act like they were showing us the house that they own. They would rent houses for MTV Cribs to make it look like they was balling more than they were. And that's because the rapper and them had to lie and say, I own all this, instead of saying, well, I'm leasing this car right now, and that's cool. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with that. But the rapper and them had to say, I own all of this, and we came to find out a lot of these rappers was not owning them houses they was living in, and those wasn't their cars. So rappers lie all the time. For two, let's not act like Gucci Mane LaFleur is not a shiesty individual. Like, let's be real. Even though he's transformed himself and he's married now and he's living a positive lifestyle, Gucci shiesty in the mug, Mike, and I know that, and I'm not familiar. I'm not unfamiliar to dudes like that. There's a lot of dudes that's cool, but they got shiesty ways. One reason why I say Gucci Mane LaFleur is shiesty, I remember when Waka Flocka went up to the Breakfast Club. This was around the time that Gucci was acting all crazy, calling everybody out on Twitter, saying he was gonna do this and that to that person. He did this and that with that girl and all this and all of that. He was talking crazy on social media. Him and Waka got into it because he was talking about Waka. Waka goes up to the Breakfast Club and say, I don't know, man, Gucci live in a studio, right? He say that's where he live at, in a studio. And he said Gucci bought a studio from Slim Duncan. Now, Slim Duncan used to roll tight with Gucci and Waka. He bought a studio from Slim Duncan's killer. And Slim Duncan's killer used that studio money to go pay for his attorney fees, his lawyer fees, to try to get him out of that situation for killing Slim Duncan, right? And Waka, I'm like, damn, that's shiesty as hell. Why would you do something like that? Like, why would Gucci even? I don't understand that. Why would he even do something like that? You gonna buy a studio from dude and which pay for his attorney fees in a case involving your homie Slim Duncan? Like, that's not real. That's not authentic. But Gucci did that. Now some of y'all gonna say he was under the influence at the time and all of that. Nah, that's not real. I don't honor that at all. If that's true, that's allegedly. But that let me know Gucci shiesty. Also, earlier this year, he got into a situation with the Migos. He goes on social media stunting, talking about I helped the Migos do all this. I gave them their first chain or something. I gave them, they ain't had nothing. And I basically trying to big himself up and saying they ain't had nothing. I put them on and all this and all of that. Now, Takeoff the one that don't say nothing. Takeoff says absolutely nothing. He had to come out and defend them like, nah, that's cap, man. You know you capping. You know you lying, right? And and they going. I guess they went back and forth for a brief minute. But he like, you lying. And Gucci is the type of dude that if you do something he don't like and he know he helped you, he'll go on social media to air out the fact that he helped you and stuff like that. Like Gucci's a shiesty dude. That's just who he is. Even the stuff he was talking about on Twitter when he was calling everybody out and talking about Monica and talking about Rocco and Rocco about to pull up on him. Let's not act like Gucci ain't never had shiesty characteristics, man. That just he's a great entertainer, great performer. I appreciate the music, but he got shiesty ways even now because he said that stuff about the Migos in his Reform stage. So let's call it what it is, man. Also too, this is another thing, right? I used to watch The Morning After, their little radio show. I'm a little media nerd. I used to be all into media stuff because I went to school for mass communications. So I used to watch Angela Yee's talk show The Morning After back in the day. Every time she had a male artist on there, she would say little flirtatious things to the artist all the time. That was her shtick. That's what she did. She would say little flirtatious things, and she did that with every artist that came on there. Every artist. So I didn't never take it as something serious. I'm like, that's just what she does. She'll say little flirtatious things here and there, right? And that's what she did. So I mean, but you can say, well, that don't disprove that she went on this team because she could have been doing that. Like she could have been saying that's what I do all the time, but she really was trying to get on there with Gucci. We don't know, but I don't know. I just think I find it funny how everybody wants to jump and believe that the rapper is telling the truth all the time when we know these dudes lie. Gucci's lied about stuff in the past before. He has. He's lied about a couple of things before. So, everybody, I believe Guap. And that's another thing, too. Rappers are always, fans are always, they look up to rappers so much, they honor them so much that they will never see them ever telling the truth or living a life living a life that's a facade. Right? I see men, because this is the thing, I always see this all the time. Like, you can't tell a dude nothing about his girlfriend, his favorite rapper, or his favorite athlete. You can't tell him nothing about none of them things. So, that's how they are. A lot of dudes like that. If you tell a dude, like, for example, if a dude found out something about his artist, an artist that he loved, he don't want to believe it's not true. And they infatuate, like they really look up to a lot of artists. They don't never see them doing nothing wrong, is what I'm saying. Right? I remember when dudes was talking about how they was talking about all this, they wearing all these tight clothes and some rappers acting all homosexual and all this and all of that. And people brought up when Lil Wayne kissed Birdman, he kissed Stunner in the mouth. And everybody, don't bring Wayne into this. This ain't got nothing to do with Wayne and all this. Like, you see what I'm saying? People make excuses for who they like. That's all it is. But, back to what I was saying though. Like, I think a lot of people love Gucci, so they don't want to believe certain things about him. They don't want to believe that he could possibly lie about something like that. And for two, man, like, I think, like, when Gucci mad about something, he's going to go to the deep end. And I say that because Angela Yee said she heard that all of this stemmed from when Yo Gotti came up there. What was that, in 2013? And when Gotti came up there, he said that, Angela Yee, she's over the rumor mill, the rumor report. She asked about his relationship with Gucci Mane. At the time, this was fresh after Gucci was calling everybody out on Twitter, like I said before. He was talking about everybody. He talked about Yo Gotti bad, talked crazy about Gotti. Basically saying he trying to steal his shine and he dropped his album on 1017. Only one rapper do that. He was throwing shots at Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti talked about the situation on the Breakfast Club. Angela Yee brought the topic up, like, what's up with you and Gucci? And then he also goes to mention and divulge that he had allegedly slept with Keisha Kaur, formerly known as Keisha Dior, which is Gucci Mane's wife right now, right? He revealed that he had past relations with her. And she said she heard that Gucci is upset about that because Angela Yee she opened the door, I guess, for that by asking about his relationship, asking Yo Gotti about his relationship or current standing with Gucci Mane. And Yo Gotti went on to reveal that it stems from other stuff, including his past relations with Keisha Kaur, and all of that. So some people feel like this could be Gucci. Gucci could possibly be getting mad because Angela Yee she kind of introduced the doorway for him to reveal that he's allegedly slept with Keisha Kaur, Keisha Dior. And Gucci got mad about that and said, you know what, I'm going to go up here and I don't fool with Shorty, so I don't know. I'm going to turn up on Shorty any type of way possible. She says that behind the scenes, Gucci, like not too long ago, some representatives of Gucci tried to reach out to her and apologize for what happened, right? And she says that's cool, but I would like for him to apologize in a public forum the way he lied on me in a public forum, right? And she also said she probably wasn't going to be there for the show. I think because she had other things going on in the upcoming weeks. So I don't know. But I'm with her on that though. If you gonna say something about me, you want to apologize to me, apologize in public like you tried to stunt on my name in public, and that's just how I feel. But I'm a huge Gucci fan, but I know Gucci's a shiesty dude. Like I know that's not like anytime somebody do that stuff like he did with Slim Duncan, that's supposed to be a homeboy, and you bought a studio from his killer, and like come on, you giving him basically funding him to free himself from the possible charges that he could face for killing Slim Duncan. Like, come on, man, this supposed to be a homie? Like I don't feel that at all. And it's another thing too. Rappers, a lot of people on the street. Not even on the street. A lot of people that are fans, they're infatuated with people who ran the streets or you took somebody's life. We all know what happened with Gucci. Gucci allegedly, it is known. He took the life of an individual who ran in the circles with Jeezy, right? When Jeezy had made that song, Stay Strapped, and he ordered a bounty on Gucci Mane's chain, some individuals came to retrieve it. One of those individuals was an individual I think that grew up with Jeezy. And in self-defense, Gucci Mane took the man's life, right? So people are infatuated with dudes that have some type of street tales. You killed somebody, you caught a body. People be like, and fans be so obsessed with that, like, oh my God, he's such a real one. He would never lie, he would never lie. Let me tell y'all something, man. I don't give a damn about none of these rappers be doing in the street life or oh, they really kill somebody. I don't care nothing about none of that. That does not impress me at all. I'm from Southside Chicago, Illinois. It's dudes on my grandma block. Dudes on my grandma block that got teardrops on their eyes. That they was known to allegedly lay dudes down, to allegedly shoot at dudes, and allegedly they got a couple bodies. And I used to see them all the time. I was not impressed with them. I was not intrigued by them. I did not honor them at all. Like they live like that don't impress me. So that's why I'm more impressed with an artist's music, the growth and maturation they show in their music, and how and like I'm impressed with the person's flow as an artist. Everything about them as an artist and as a businessman. I don't care nothing about your street dealings and all of that. I don't care nothing about none of that as far as it impressing me. Like, cause dudes, how many artists used to do that back in the day? Like, not back in the day, but some years ago. They had all these stuff going on in the street. They have all these street tales and street stories. And they get to rapping and they be terrible. So I was never impressed by our rappers. Street credibility, what he did and all of that. That's like when the baby came out, right? And when the baby dropped, everybody was talking about first thing, oh, he killed the dude in Walmart. Me, I'm like, I don't care nothing about none of that. Let me see if he can rap. I'm not caring about how many dudes you done killed and all that. I didn't grow up on blocks and neighborhoods where dudes was known to allegedly had a couple bodies and allegedly known for shooting at dudes. So that don't impress me. I don't make, oh my God, he's a killer. Oh my God, it's so like, no. I'm from the inner city. I don't care about none of that. So you got a lot of dudes that's so caught up in Gucci's hood tales that they want to believe that everything that Gucci says is true, everything he does is true, and everything he does is solid, when I see otherwise because I've heard stories. He's known to have been lying about a couple of things in the past. Even some stuff he said in the tweets, he was known to be lying about. So, and you could say he was under the influence at that time, but it is what it is, man. Again, I don't know. He could be telling the truth in the situation, or he may be thinking confusing Angela Yee with another young lady. We don't know. But I just find it so funny how everybody is quick to believe everything the rapper says, like rappers don't lie all the time. And even if this is another thing too. This is the thing. Even if Gucci did, if Angela Yee was on his team in the past, why you out here kissing and telling? Oh, he didn't say he did nothing with Angela Yee. Why you out here telling on her? Like, what you trying to? Why are you trying to reveal that to the public? If she was on your team in the past, why you gotta make that known to everybody? Why you out here telling on that? That ain't player. That ain't player at all. Unless she was trying to stun on you or something like that. But she wasn't trying to stun on you in an interview. You like, nah, like, I mean, you really, like, why you reveal that? Like, nah, bro. Like, why would you reveal that? That's not player. And Gucci, I thought Gucci Mane LaFleur was the most player of them all. That ain't player at all to be doing that. You out here divulging information. If a girl was on your team in the past, why you gotta tell the world that? Why you gotta tell the world she liked you in the past and all of that? Like, I don't get that. I don't know, man. I'm built different. I don't see stuff the same way everybody else see it. And I know it's gonna be dudes coming in the comments section. Oh, you a simp. Oh, you a simp. You don't believe Gucci. Like, I don't like, man. I don't. A lot of these rappers be lying. Like, I don't. A lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them be lying about a lot of stuff. And so I come from the world of reality. I known dudes in the hood that lied about girls. They lied on their joint all the time. No lie. Where I grew up, a lot of dudes was lying on their joint, saying they wasn't virgins when they damn sure was virgins, acting like they was having sex every day and they wasn't. Like, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of dudes say this girl tried to slide on them. Dudes used to lie about so much stuff all the time. And again, when I was in high school, dudes had it bad. Like, no, like dudes used to try to tell me they talked to a girl to stop me from talking to a girl. Dudes would lie all the time just because they was hating. So and I know how dudes operate. So it ain't above me to think that, oh, this dude may be lying about stuff. I believe entertainers and rappers lie just like regular people do. You know what I mean? And it's just that it's the people that you look up to, you would hope don't want to lie about things. And people got exceptions to every rules. Like I said, everybody had all these, oh, these rappers be doing all this homosexual stuff, they be wearing all these tight clothes and all of this and all of that. When you see and heard about Birdman and them, Birdman, Wayne kissing Birdman, even though he called him his father or whatever. But allegedly, Cash Money was kissing. They always kissing each other in the mouth. But y'all don't, nobody, them dudes that's all taking a strong stance on, oh, no homosexuality in hip hop and all that. Wayne, I'm like, what? Come on. Like, why he kissing dude in the mouth then? Like, you know, this just, if you gonna be mad about something, what I'm saying, you could be mad about that too. Everybody picks and chooses what hill they want to die on. And that's what I'm saying. And when you like an artist extremely, when you like an artist a lot, you'll make an excuse for that artist. You'll believe whatever the artist is saying, rather than trying to, I guess, get to the root of the facts. Yeah, Gucci put up the old interview. I saw that old interview before with Angela Yee. I saw exactly what I watched it back in the day when it first aired. And I know in that show, she would always play with all the rappers that come on. She would say little flirtatious stuff. That was her stick. Now, you can say, oh, she doing too much. That was home. She was really on his team. Maybe she was. I don't know. But let's not act like Gucci is above lying. He's above not telling the truth. Especially when he may be upset about Yo Gotti revealing that he allegedly slept with his wife. You know what I mean? Gucci got a lot of pride. He probably like, hold on, Angela Yee opened the door with that question because she asked him about his relationship or his standings with me at the time. And Yo Gotti went on to reveal that he allegedly slept with Keisha Kaur. So, I don't know, man. But that's just me, man. I don't know. It's just, people are so inclined to believe rappers at the end of the day. It's just like, it's crazy, man. But anyway, man, Machiavelli Mills TV, peace.